Welcome to Wayside Publishing. At Wayside Publishing, we believe inspired, empathetic leaders can change the world. We are proud to present InterKulturell, a truly proficiency-driven and standards-based program designed to help learners develop both communicative and cultural competencies. This 4-level series serves every learner, guiding them from novice to intermediate proficiency for today's classrooms and beyond. The series is aligned with the leading research in our field and follows ACTFL's World Readiness Standards for Learning Languages, proficiency guidelines, performance descriptors, and can-do statements. InterKulturell 1 and 2 are standards-based and thematically organized programs comprised of 6 units, providing learners with ample opportunities to interact and engage with authentic materials and adolescent speakers of the language. InterKulturell Intermediate contains 8 units and can be used with a combination class across 2 years. At point of use, standards ensure our content aligns with educational benchmarks, empowering teachers to meet key learning goals with confidence. The InterKulturell program includes a variety of materials and resources to meet learners' needs. The student and teacher edition textbooks are available in both print and digital format. Each level is supported by a student grammar and vocabulary workbook with additional activities. Nualang is an interactive practice platform with games and chatbot conversations to help students strengthen their skills, especially their conversation skills. Fully aligned with the core curriculum, each of these seamlessly provides the targeted practice that reinforces learning. Every unit of the InterKulturell textbook was created with backward design in mind. Units open with goals and essential questions to define the desired outcomes for students and make planning easier for teachers. Summative assessments align to the goals for the unit and include tasks in all 3 modes of communication. The result is targeted, purposeful learning, with every activity moving learners to confident, real-world communication. Let's take a walk through a textbook unit using LearningSite, our online platform, to support us each step of the way. Each unit begins with a unit opener that details the unit theme, essential questions, and unit goals. There is also an overview of the unit content. Using the table of contents in the Learning Materials tab of LearningSite, it is possible to quickly and easily navigate to each section. Use the expandable tabs in the left side menu to open and close sections. Each unit includes a cultural introduction called Interkulturelle Begegnung. This section introduces the country of focus and video blogger for the unit. Each unit highlights one country. InterKulturell is intentionally designed to represent many German-speaking countries. Vloggers are teens from the country of focus that talk about their lives in the context of the unit theme in unscripted videos. These vloggers give students encounters with real voices at a natural pace with compelling topics from all over the German-speaking world. This rich exposure strengthens listening skills, provides comprehensible input, and results in learners' language production. To access these videos, navigate using the table of contents or use the Jump to Page feature to find the desired page. Scroll to find the video. The video can be played here. Settings options allow for target language captions to be added, video speed to be adjusted, or teachers can use this menu to download the video and transcripts. Units are divided into 3 Wir kommunizieren sections. Each Wir kommunizieren contains vocabulary, grammar, and a formative assessment. Ample tasks in all 3 modes of communication are built into all sections to ensure that students build proficiency. Vocabulary sections are called Wie sagt man das and present essential vocabulary and context. There is vocabulary practice in the textbook, workbook, and on Nualang. To find these activities in the textbook, locate a Wie sagt man das section and navigate to find the various activities. Any activity can be assigned to students using the Actions button. In addition to textbook practice, more can be found in the workbook. Just like with the textbook, navigate to the desired workbook section to find activities. Assign online or direct students to complete tasks in the print workbook. Nualang an engaging platform that provides individualized student practice, group discussion prompts, and class-wide games, is connected to Learning Site through links in the table of contents. Find corresponding Wie sagt man das sections, then navigate to Nualang to find all activities related to that section. Grammar sections are called Sprache entdecken and present language structures in context. Similar to vocabulary sections, practice can be found in the textbook and workbook. In addition to the practice activity, grammar sections include an animated Sprache entdecken video to guide students through an inductive grammar process, helping students to better internalize and use the structures. These videos function like the vlogger videos. As with all audio and video, they can be assigned to students directly in Learning Site so that students can watch and re-watch as many times as needed on their own. Each Wir kommunizieren ends with an Unterwegs formative assessment. These assessments include differentiated tasks in all modes of communication, interpretive, interpersonal, and presentational, and are tied to the unit goals and summative assessment for the unit. Single-point rubrics and can-do statements allow teachers to give quick and useful feedback on student work. All assessments in InterKulturell can be assigned digitally or printed for a pencil and paper experience. To assign in Learning Site, navigate to the assessment and use the Actions button to create a Learning Site assignment. Navigating through the assigning process, there is an option to give students different versions of the assessment. Each task includes an on-target version, as well as one with additional support and another that provides more challenge. Alternately, the paper and pencil version of the assessments can be found in the Assessment Resources tab, along with answer keys and rubrics. Toward the end of each unit, there is an Unsere globale Gemeinschaft section. This section guides students to further intercultural exploration in local and global communities so that students use German with real people for meaningful purposes. Notice the intercultural can-do statements in these sections. These are great places to pause and ask students to reflect on their own intercultural growth and document it in their Learning Site portfolios. First, students rate themselves on their progress with the can-do statement. Then they have the opportunity to add evidence, either from an assigned activity or by writing or recording something new to showcase their ability. Ziel erreicht is the summative integrated performance assessment at the end of each unit. These assessments include unit goals, a focus on a real-world context, and tasks in all three modes of communication. As with the formative assessments, the summative assessments can be assigned digitally in Learning Site or can be printed as a paper and pencil assessment. Navigate to the Assessment Program folder in the Resources tab to find the printable assessments, answer keys, sample student answers, and rubrics. These detailed rubrics are tailored for each summative assessment for each unit. Grammar and vocabulary zusammengefasst pages finish each unit. These pages are easily printed from the ebook. In the Resources tab, there are also editable and printable vocabulary lists and interactive and printable vocabulary flashcards. Nualang, the games and speaking practice component, includes pre-built content that connects directly to the can-do statements from the textbook unit, expanding conversation practice with activities that perfectly align to the goals of the unit. With Nualang, learning is fun and effective. Students build vocabulary with exercises that target translation practice, hone their listening skills with supports like word banks when needed, and improve their pronunciation with immediate feedback.
Probieren.
Probieren.
Scenarios put students in the middle of a dialogue while chatbots challenge them with a live conversation. For some friendly competition, launch a class-wide live game, secure and joinable only by your students, where quick, correct answers earn points and medals. To access Nualang, open the drop-down menu from the table of contents in the Learning Materials tab. It is also possible to open the relevant sections of Nualang within the table of contents. Open a Wir kommunizieren section and select the Wir kommunizieren Nualang practice. Once in Nualang, Preloaded content related to the corresponding textbook will appear. For each unit of InterKulturell, there are 3 sections, each containing translation, listening, and pronunciation activities. Students complete these activities at their own pace and receive immediate feedback. Scenarios are pre-written dialogues between 2 NOLA actors. There are several options for students to participate in these dialogues. To start a live game, select the Play Live button from the classroom dashboard. New courses can be added to a classroom from Community Courses. Students can discuss up-to-date current events with NOLA News. Every month, a new course delivers timely, authentic news at just the right level for students. Select the Add button on the classroom dashboard or the Explore button on the left side menu to find additional courses. The textbook and workbook are available digitally and as hard copies. To access the ebook, a page-for-page digital version of the textbook, use the ebook drop-down menu. From the ebook menu, select the desired material. Once opened, it is possible to navigate through the ebook using the table of contents or jumping directly to the page. Activities from the textbook are linked in the ebook. By selecting an activity title, the activity will open in the same screen next to the ebook page. At Wayside, we are your partners and are here to support you at every step of your journey of teaching for proficiency with InterKulturell.